Hello and welcome to Kalkine TV. James Preston with you for News Beyond the Markets, a special program that brings you up to date on all the latest news from Australia and abroad to provide you with an understanding of the state of affairs the market is operating within. Let's start by updating the COVID situation in Australia. New South Wales reported 98 locally acquired cases of COVID-19 on Monday. The number is down from 105 a day earlier, as state capital Sydney entered its fourth week of a lockdown to contain an outbreak of the Delta virus variant. Of the new cases, 20 spent time in the community while infectious. Meanwhile, locally acquired cases slightly eased for the third straight day in Victoria. 13 locally acquired cases were detected in Victoria, compared with 16 a day earlier. Total cases in the latest outbreak topped 70 in a week, and the state's health department said that all new local cases are linked. The state's near 7 million residents are waiting for the hard lockdown to end as planned on Tuesday night, and that is, of course, for Victoria. Moving on to a piece of good news for all content creators on TikTok. TikTok, New Zealand On Air and Screen Australia have announced the launch of Every Voice. Every Voice is a new initiative to support diverse and distinct creators in the creation of innovative content exclusively for the TikTok platform. It's the first joint initiative between New Zealand On Air, Screen Australia and TikTok that aims to help a new generation of online storytellers expand their vision and ambition. Every Voice will cultivate original New Zealand and Australian content that resonates with global online audiences. The initiative is for TikTok creators or creators who want to expand to working on TikTok. New Zealand and Australian applicants will be eligible to apply for up to $50,000 Australian dollars per project, with 3 to 5 projects anticipated to be funded per country. Projects must comprise of episodic content designed to be told in 6 to 15 episodes of no more than 1 minute each. The content will be aimed at audiences aged between 16 and 35 years old, and projects can be of any genre, and successful teams must also be available to attend a virtual workshop on the 4th and 5th of November 2021 to help develop story skills and best practices for creating content for TikTok. Now, this partnership is designed to support a number of projects from New Zealand and Australia, and it's intended for creators from underrepresented communities including First Nations, Maori, Pacific Peoples, Pan-Asian, LGBTQI+, and many others. The partnership also supports culturally and linguistically diverse, female or transgender diverse, and those living with a disability and creators who are also based in regional and remote areas. New Zealand On Air will manage applications for New Zealand projects, while Screen Australia will manage applications for the Australian projects. New Zealand On Air Head of Funding Amy Mills said that stories have the power to connect communities, drive social change and spark immense joy, and that TikTok has created a world of opportunities for storytellers from all backgrounds to make their voices heard. Screen Australia Senior Online Investment Manager Lee Namo said that TikTok is an exciting destination for creators looking for new ways to tell their stories. Through this initiative, Australia and New Zealand creators will have the opportunity to develop their skills and also to connect with a highly engaged global audience that TikTok is quite famous for. Director of Content Partnerships and Community at TikTok Australia and New Zealand said that investing in helping creators hone their craft and also find new audiences on TikTok is something that they are passionate about, and Every Voice is a key initiative to support and also nurture talented Aussie and Kiwi creatives. Now, let's take a look at how content creators can make it through the Every Voice channel. Creators must apply with applications that will need to include a downloadable pitch video between 90 seconds and 2 minutes in length. It should include a brief description of their TikTok account or other relevant social media accounts with aspirations for a future TikTok channel. Applications must also include a pitch document outlining the project and episodes, a synopsis of the overall project, its target audience, marketing and social media strategy. So all the content creators should hurry up as the applications are open now, and they'll be closed by Thursday the 26th of August 2021. Well, hope those TikTok juices are flowing, but for now it's time for a very short break. On the other side of these messages, we'll explore some interesting details on the prospects of the Western Green Energy Hub. Stay tuned on Kalkine TV.
Crypto talk by Kalkine. The crypto market has been red hot given the Bitcoin rally since the past year. And now the most famous cryptocurrency has got competitors, Dogecoin and Ethereum. If the crypto market excites you, tune in with me, Sage, to know the latest developments about the existing digital currencies and the new ones that are joining the race. I'll help you understand the opportunities and the risks the crypto market has in store for you. For all the digital currency related developments, continue watching Crypto Talk by Kalkine.
Great to have your company on Kalkine TV. James Preston with you for news beyond the markets, bringing you all the news that matters here and abroad. Well, the world is witnessing climate change and each country is taking steps to reduce its carbon footprint and build sustainable models. In the purview of this intention, an international consortium has planned to build the world's biggest renewable energy hub along the south coast of Western Australia. So let's look into the details of the plan itself. Western Green Energy Hub will stretch across 15,000 square kilometres, meaning its area will be bigger in size than that of Greater Sydney. As per estimates, the project will produce 50 gigawatts of energy. The project cost is around $100 billion and would convert wind and solar power into green fuels such as hydrogen. The project's 50 gigawatts capacity compares to the 54 gigawatts of generation capacity of all the coal, gas and renewable plants currently in the national energy market, which includes all states except for Western Australia and also the Northern Territory. Australia's biggest coal plant is just 2.9 gigawatts. Hong Kong-based Intercontinental Energy and CWP Global, two group leaders behind the proposal, said that the green hydrogen market would be worth $2.5 trillion by 2050. Interestingly, they are already involved in the Asian Renewable Energy Hub, another contender for the world's largest green power site, which Australia's Environment Minister rejected last month on the back of environmental concerns. Intercontinental Energy, CWP Global and Merning Green Energy Limited all announced plans for the mega project recently, saying that they want to build the scheme in 3 phases to produce up to 3.5 million tonnes of green hydrogen or 20 tonnes of green ammonia each year. The wind and solar generation for the project will be located across the shires of Dundas and also the city of Kalgoorlie-Boulder, as its nature of windy nights and sunny days, providing an expected 70% capacity factor, will be complementary for the project. Western Australia's Hydrogen Minister, Alana McTiernan, told the media that the Western Green Energy Hub plan promises a major opportunity for the state and for Australia more broadly to develop a, quote, more ambitious strategy as opposed to producing and exporting iron ore and gas solely. The Western Australian Government has committed more than $35 million in building and upscaling the renewable hydrogen industry. Last month, Australia's Environment Minister, Susan Ley, rejected a plan for a 26 gigawatt hub in the north of Western Australia, stating it'll have to be clearly unacceptable in terms of its impacts to threatened migratory species and internationally recognised wetland regions. Coming back full circle though to the WGEH project, which is much larger in scale, it does make for an interesting environmental concern proportionality moving forward. After a clear signal from the Environment Minister, a final investment decision isn't expected until sometime after 2028. These steps aim to make Australia a nation committed to building a sustainable nation and in line with the global need to take a step for cleaner energy and a better future, keeping in mind the environmental concerns and local interest. Well, we'll keep an eye on the proposed ambitious project moving forward. But for now, that is all the time we've got for News Beyond the Market. Stay tuned though to Kalkine TV for more live market updates. We'll be back with more news on markets, the economy and diverse themes and sectors shortly. I'm James Preston for Kalkine TV.